What if I told you the jungle had a voice, not a roar, not a scream, but a whisper that turned into a revolution? In a world where silence kept the weak in their place, one monkey found a microphone and used it to challenge kings. This isn't just a story about animals. It's about power. It's about truth. How one voice, no matter how small, can echo through every tree, cave, and heart. Welcome to the banana frequency. Max the monkey wasn't born special. He didn't have golden fur or a tail that could tie a knot. But he had a question, one that wouldn't leave him alone. Why did some animals always eat first? Why were others always quiet? Did the lions roar and everyone else fell silent? Max spent his childhood swinging through vines and listening more than he spoke. Watched the power dynamics at the watering hole, saw how the hippos took over mud banks, how parrots mimicked but never questioned, and how the crocodiles lurked silently but always got what they wanted. Then one day, as he played near the edge of the jungle where the humans used to camp, Max found something strange. A cracked microphone, part of an old podcasting kit left behind. Curious and sharp-minded, Max studied it for weeks. With help from a Tex-Avy parrot named Tycho and a raccoon with sticky paws, he patched together a functioning jungle podcast station in the hollow of a massive fig tree. He called it the Banana Frequency. His first episode aired during the dry season, when tensions were high and the watering holes were nearly dry. He spoke into the mic with a shaky voice but firm heart. Welcome to the Banana Frequency, where we peel back the jungle's noise and speak the truths no one dares whisper. He spoke about the lions' monopoly on shade trees, the unjust leaf tax, the termites demanded, and the quiet suffering of the ants whose tunnels were trampled every migration season. He wasn't angry, he was curious. His words were sincere, even playful. Why does a lion need 3 shade trees when a family of meerkats can't find one? He asked. Word spread. Literally. Jungle creatures started gathering at twilight, around vines where speakers made from conch shells echoed Max's podcasts. Some laughed, some gasped. Some animals, like the old baboon elders, clicked their tongues disapprovingly and said, "No good comes from a monkey with a mic." But others listened. Each episode, Max invited a guest. A mosquito who explained why they bite out of desperation, not malice. A shy pangolin who spoke about the loneliness of having armor. Hyena who told the story of his brother's unjust banishment. The jungle had never heard voices like these. The unheard were speaking. And Max, he was becoming their signal. The Council of Apex is a secretive assembly of lions. Eagles and serpents soon noticed the disturbance. For generations, they'd ruled the jungle through silence and structure. A podcast? It was a threat. "A monkey cannot lead," roared Harlan, the aging Lion King. "He is making prey think they are equals." But the problem was, Max never said he wanted to lead, just wanted to ask better questions. One day Max received an invitation or a warning. A scroll delivered by a python curled in a bow, sealed with claw marks. "Cease your broadcast or face nature's consequences." Max was afraid, deeply. He hid for days. The tree studio gathered dust, the mic silent. Listeners waited. Whispers of Max's surrender started trickling through the leaves. Then came Leela. Leela the chameleon had been his first listener. She found Max under a rock near the termite mounds and whispered, "You gave me color, Max. I won't let them. Take yours." She handed him a repaired mic head and vanished. Max returned. His comeback episode wasn't fiery. It was slow, thoughtful. "They told me the jungle doesn't change. Oh, but I've seen the vines twist toward light when they're given the chance." He interviewed an elephant grieving her stillborn calf, a stork that had migrated wrong and was now lost, a squirrel who had stockpiled food but felt emptier than ever. The Banana Frequency evolved. It wasn't just about complaints anymore. It became about stories. Humans eventually picked up the signal. A research station outside the jungle began recording these strange transmissions. Voice modulated, ... primate origin. Content resembles human radio format. One scientist noted clips were uploaded online. The world listened. Monkey mind trended. Podcasters and journalists reacted. Memes exploded. Max holding a mic with captions like real talk. Soon, journalists tried to enter the jungle to find Max, but he refused interviews. "The jungle speaks for itself," he wrote on a leaf. Then one night, Harlan attacked. The fig tree burned. Tycho was injured. The studio destroyed. Max went missing for weeks. Silence returned. But silence doesn't last where memory lives. The animals began recording on their own. Lila launched the Camouflage Chronicles. The squirrel started Nuts and Thoughts. Elephant led Grief Circles. The jungle bloomed with voices. Not always loud, not always clear, but real. Months later, beneath a new tree, a familiar static clicked on. "This is Max." No intro music. "No jokes today." His voice was raspy. "I thought they took my voice." But turns out, it had already echoed. Paused. "This isn't just the banana frequency anymore. It's yours." And with that, Max signed off for good. But the jungle never stopped broadcasting. They burned his tree. They tried to erase his voice. But what they didn't know was that Max was never alone. His questions became sparks. His courage became contagious. And now, the jungle doesn't just listen. It speaks. So the next time someone says, "You're just one voice," tell them about the monkey who started a movement with nothing but a question and a mic.